happen. We have a science and medical advisory board that is growing, it seems, by the month. Now, all of these doctors, medical professionals, scientists are not paid. They serve voluntarily. They're never compensated for their service. And they do this because they believe in Neumi's breakthrough technology. They use the products themselves and in their clinics and with their clients, and their resumes are stunning. We have so many people, medical professionals involved in cardiovascular surgery and medicine: Doug Harrington, Annie Barugse, Yosei Yamamoto. We also have Thomas Redner and Eduardo Nicholas, orthopedic surgery, sports medicine. Like, these are serious medical professionals. Dr. Gordon Crozier, genetic restorative health, James Juan, Joseph Kaplan, some retired U.S. Army physicians, as well as Stephen Petrosino, Jim Hayes, Donald Friedman, emergency medicine, anesthesiologist. So we can see the caliber of the medical professionals that are attracted to Neumi. They're the ones saying, hey, I want to be a part of this. Dean Stubbs, Tanya Ash, integrated medical specialist. We've got a couple chiropractors, Kirsten Heischetter, as well as Bethany Dixon, who did an amazing study in truckers and how, maintaining their alertness and reducing their fatigue so that the roads are safer. Please ask the person who invited you to this call for that study. It's absolutely amazing. And then we have Louis Valdez, who's a long-standing history with glutathione, and the honorary Dr. Rawlings from Ghana. Now, what is glutathione and why are we so excited about it? And why did Steve come out of retirement for this product? Well, glutathione is the master antioxidant. It is a key protector and detoxifier of the cell. It is the key to life, health, performance, protection, longevity of every human cell. Every single thing that breathes oxygen on this earth, if they do not have glutathione, they're going to rot and rust, starting at the cellular level, and eventually perish. Glutathione recycles itself, and as well as glutathione increases the efficacy of other antioxidants like vitamin C and vitamin D. Glutathione is actually the most studied molecule in the world, with over 173,000 studies on PubMed. You can go and research it, glutathione and whatever issue that you're dealing with, and check it out. Compared with vitamin C, there's only about 73,000 studies, which is pretty substantial. Now, what do doctors have to say about glutathione? Well, Dr. Oz, most people have at least heard his name, and he says it's the most powerful antioxidant you have never heard of. It is one of the keys to fighting off the diseases you fear the most. It's called glutathione. Write it down because it's critically important. Dr. David Katz, the director of Yale's University Prevention Research Center, says if you're chronically run down, if you're chronically fatigued, if your body just isn't firing on all cylinders, low glutathione may be part of it, both cause and effect. Now, glutathione, and you're still probably going, gluta what? Like, what is this molecule? Well, our glutathione levels decrease the longer we are alive. This is a critical peptide that is made within our bodies, but as we age, our glutathione levels decrease. And we can see this on the chart on the right, where we have this white line, where up to about the age of 20, we're producing 100% of the glutathione that we need for our body to repair, detoxify, recover, restore, regenerate. And it decreases over time. And then the blue line is this oxidative stress, this free radical activity, these continuous attacks on the cells from invasions of toxins, heavy metals, exposure to radiation, stress, medications. They cause this oxidative damage that expedite the aging process, that rotting, rusting, and breaking down of the body. And we can see that those lines converge at a certain point. Now, glutathione levels are reduced by any trauma the cells encounter. So any type of injury you have, infection, disease, chronic inflammation, also contributes to the decline of glutathione and your body's ability to produce more. Now, glutathione has some really outstanding benefits. Higher glutathione levels are associated with an extensive number of health, performance, and anti-aging benefits like our strengthened immune system, increased energy, enhanced stamina and endurance, improved exercise recovery times, greater mental clarity and focus, enhanced quality and length of life. And that being said, we're like, well, why have we never heard of it if it's so awesome? And this really is because there is a problem inherently with glutathione supplementation. Number one, the molecule is very fragile. Glutathione, in fact, is so fragile that it doesn't really survive the digestive tract, which makes it pretty challenging to absorb supplementally until now. So Neumi has developed an amazing technology to wrap their ingredients in water clusters for protection and instant absorption through the salivary glands, those oral mucosal membranes, so that our supplements are absorbed before they make it into our stomach. Now, the other problem with glutathione is the actual molecular size. Glutathione is a really large molecule, is difficult to absorb, and many of the glutathione supplements that are on the market today simply have a molecule that are too large to be absorbed by our cells, and so they get excreted from the body without being effectively utilized. Neumi has discovered a process to nanosize the ingredients into teeny tiny particles so that they are being fully absorbed right into the salivary membranes and mucous membranes without having to worry about these large molecules and the body breaking them down and them just being destroyed in the digestive tract. Now, glutathione also has a very short half-life. So what this means is, historically, people would get, IVs, spending hundreds of dollars on glutathione IVs to momentarily increase glutathione levels. But now we can increase glutathione every day thanks to Neumi's proprietary HydraStat Nanotechnology delivery system. This is our innovation card. So we've looked at our vision, we're jumping into innovation, and being innovative, Neumi's designed this to the bioavailability, the absorption issue with the amazing HydraStat nanotechnology. This supplement has nano-sized particles that are protected by ultra-pure water clusters. It's purer than a hospital IV. And this is what it kind of looks like. So a regular absorption of, let's say, a liposomal glutathione, those molecules are too large to be absorbed into the pores of the cells. With the HydraStat technology, they are teeny tiny because when we wrap that nanoparticle with water, it doesn't increase the size or the mass, the weight of that molecule, and they remain small enough to get inside the cells for optimal bioavailability, because a supplement is only as good as its bioavailability, which is the body's ability to make use of it. Supplement bottles probably display enormous quantities of a specific ingredient, hoping that any will be utilized, but the products deliver in a format that our body is unable to use, and we get very little results. When we pump high quantities of an ingredient into a supplement, it doesn't improve its efficacy, but changing the delivery system does. So let's look at the cell sizes and Neumi's HydraStat technology. Our nano-sized ingredients are between 10 to 100 nanometers, small enough to be absorbed by human cells. By comparison, one strand of hair is 80,000 nanometers. So 10 to 100 nanometers is really tiny. Molecules in other supplements, again, are too large to be absorbed by the cell, so they get excreted. So the small blue dot on the left of your screen is Neumi's nano-sized HydraStat technology. The human cell is in the center, and then other companies' glutathione molecules are to the right, too large to be absorbed directly into the human cells. So if we look at the represented in the picture on the right, our cells only absorb the section of the molecules that they can touch. And so we can see that other companies, if the product is too large, we're not getting it. But with Neumi's HydraStat nano-sized particles, we get that teeny tiny, amazing delivery into the human cells because we're increasing the surface area. We can contact and touch more cells in the body with less of the active ingredients. Nanosizing increases the surface area up to 200 times and makes it just more bioavailable to a larger surface area. Now, Neumi, I mentioned, wraps our ingredients in these ultra-pure water clusters for protecting the glutathione and other ingredients and for instant absorption to make sure that we're absorbing it right there in the mouth before they make it to the stomach. Water, interestingly, also doesn't include potential toxicity that lipids, those liposomes, do. So you never need to take a break from taking Neumi supplements. Now, what are some of the benefits? Here we have our oral swish product, our blue bottle. Using, again, the HydraStat technology, we've got every ingredient nano-sized so that within seconds, 30 seconds, or in the jugular, 70 seconds, into every cell of the body, just by simply swishing like a bit of mouthwash, we're going to experience some of these benefits: immune boost, joint support, cognitive health, clean, sustained energy, rapid recovery. And here's our ingredients. The HydraStat ultra pure water. We've got the glutathione, the body's master antioxidant that rids the body of free radicals, boosts other antioxidants and vitamins, and is critical in cell metabolism and your body producing ATP cellular energy. We put in some nano-sized L-cysteine, reduced cysteine, so that your body can actually make its own glutathione as well. Some vitamin C to support your immune system, curcumin for your overall well-being and anti-inflammatory, and some peppermint for a lovely, gentle, mild flavor. Now, all of those ingredients, again, are nano-sized, and please visit Neumi.com for all of the ingredient listing. Now, this could not be an easier product to take. You don't need to worry about empty stomachs, full stomachs, time of day. You don't need to run for an IV. We're just going to pour. The cap conveniently is 1 teaspoon. And so we're going to pour a teaspoon, we're going to swish it in our mouth for 30 seconds, and I recommend 90 seconds at a time, just a nice gentle swish in the forward of your mouth. And then you're going to swallow because Neumi is completely safe to swallow. You can spit it out if you do prefer, and you can repeat that twice a day or take 2 teaspoons once a day. Now, you can repeat more often if desired, especially when we get into, maybe some of those lifestyle factors: burning the candle, stress, chronic disease. Maybe there's a lot of medications, your age, right? Maybe you're a little deficient and you need to take a little bit more. So we have some great testimonies. We have Natalie Jenkinson, Olympian, Australian boxing champion. She said the very first thing she noticed on day 1 was when taking Swish, how well she slept. So she thought, if this is all it does for me, it would be worth it. By day 13, she was all clear, training better than she had in years. Swish gave her back the endurance and recovery like she had in her elite fighting years, and many people notice an improvement in the quality of their sleep. And now we have Alexander Glover, a vegan athlete. He immediately noticed when Swish was in his body, literally from day 1, noticed an amazing focus and brain clarity. After the first 4 days, had a tremendous increase in the energy that meant he even found his interest in his coffee ritual. Like, what is that all about? After 1 week, his performance, both running speed and muscle strength, became noticeably better. And lastly, his recovery was speedy, and he felt it notably more and more each day. And many athletes are commenting that their recovery time is just outstanding. Now, our Neumi skin product. We've got some amazing benefits with this product. Again, all of the ingredients are in that HydraStat nano-sized particle, making sure that we get into all layers of the skin, into all of the delicate tissues, exactly where we need them. It helps reduce pore size, it lifts and firms, it reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, smooths skin texture, brightens and evens the skin tone, fights skin aging pollutants. Now, again, we've got that ultra pure water. We've got our glutathione, restoring our skin, lightening, brightening, evening our tone. Hyaluronic acid, which holds up to 1,000 times its weight in water. And this assists with ultra hydrated skin. Curcumin to dry out any breakouts, pimples, and improve our skin texture. Collagen to help with elasticity and moisture, and again, reduce the fine lines and wrinkles. And you can check out all of those ingredients on Neumi.com. And this could not be an easier product to use. Literally, you're going to hold it 8 to 10 inches from your skin and spray liberally. Make sure you get your décolleté as well, and any other problem areas. You can spray this multiple times a day. We recommend after washing your face, you can spray throughout the day, even with makeup on, and then again in the evening, and spray anywhere that you're having skin issues or you need a lightening, tightening, toning. For best results, let it air dry. It really only takes a few seconds. Do not rub it in. We want to air dry to give it that tightening and toning, and then repeat multiple times a day. So here's some fantastic testimonies using the Neumi skin. This is Sherry Werner from Indiana, USA, one of the very first people to trial Neumi skin. Look at her before and after 7 weeks. Absolutely stunning. Her after picture looks like her younger sister. It looks like she's had a facelift. We see such a reduction in the sagging skin, the dark circles under the eyes, the wrinkles, the lines, and even the whites of the eyes have cleared up as her whole body is detoxifying. This is Tatiana from Latin America. She's an esthetician. She used the product for 8 days. The results were so amazing. She started using it on her clients. Look at the skin tone. It is way more even. It is bright. The reduction in her pores. Her eyes are bright. The darkness under her eyes are gone. Simply amazing. I want to remind everyone, these photos were not filtered or retouched in any ways. They didn't use Botox, fillers, cosmetic procedures. Many people comment about how the after pictures, their skin is a different color. Yes, because it's whitening and toning and brightening and evening out the skin tone. This is Stephen K. Scott, our amazing founder. He used the skin spray for 7 weeks. Hello, look at his beautiful glowing skin, how much tighter it is. The dullness is gone. We've got a reduction in the inflammation as well, and the lines. It's simply stunning. This beautiful Mary Lou from Hawaii, USA, she sprayed her face with Neumi skin 2 to 3 times a day for 2 weeks. She was amazed that her skin was softer and looked more hydrated. Look at the reduction in her pores as well, and that the blemishes and the redness has reduced. Outstanding. I love this before and after picture. This woman is in her 80s. She's a mother of a doctor from Nigeria. She sprayed her face 3 or 4 times a day for 4 weeks. Astonishing results. Look at the reduction in the discoloration of her skin, the sun damage under her eyes, the brightness of her eyes, the reduction in the puffiness, and even the reduction of the puffiness of her jowls and her neck. She even appears happier. The light in her eyes is amazing. Now, this is Elaine from Australia. She swears she did not lose any weight during this 30-day period. Look at the impact, the reduction in the puffiness, the redness, the swelling in her face and her neck. It's stunning to note that the reduction in the fine lines around her mouth, reduction in the pore size around her nose and her cheeks. Simply stunning. And this was 4 weeks. Now, turkey neck. Ladies, gentlemen, as we age, this is Donna from Texas. She was overjoyed with results using 8 weeks. Notice how her skin has tightened. And this is that tightening and that firming effect that we get. It looks like she's aged backward. It's absolutely stunning. Now, part of Neumi's vision and innovation needs